Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day of the week for you. And today in this video, I'm going to do my top 5 fairy tales that have good morals. So I'm filming in my living room right now because I have a lady coming by any minute to pick up a bag of snoods that I have made, and she's gonna sell them for me, so that's why I'm in a different location than I normally would be filming, because so then I can hear the door. So today in this video I'm going to talk about my top 5 fairy tales that have good morals. So these are fairy tales that I think have the best lessons for not only kids but for adults, but less adults, and these are lessons that we definitely could learn, stories that we could learn valuable lessons from, and they teach really good lessons just to help us be safe in the world, or just to be aware of what's going on in the world. So I'm going to get started, and I have some top 10 or top 5 versions of some of these fairy tales, and I'll link them all down below if you didn't see them. So I'm going to get started. And what, in your opinion, what more fairy tales have the best morals? Let me know in the comments. So I'm going to get started. So number 1 on my list would have to be Beauty and the Beast. So if you guys watch my channel, you know that Beauty and the Beast is my favorite fairy tale of all time. I think this has an amazing moral, because it teaches us a valuable lesson about how outside appearances don't matter. It's what you find on the inside accounts. Just because someone looks kind of scary looking on the outside doesn't mean they're really scary on the inside. You can, if you look deeper inside, you can easily see that they have kind, gentle hearts. And like or if somebody looks very pretty on the outside, you can see that they're kind of like rude and disrespectful. Deep inside, they have pretty ugly hearts, if you know what I mean. So I like this story because it just teaches people not to judge others by their appearance, and it's never good to judge someone by their appearance because it's just very hurtful in general, because it makes when you judge someone by their appearance, it just makes people not want to be around you, and it's very, very sad to see someone get judged by their appearance, because people should be liked for whom they are, not the way that they look. And I have a top 10 versions of Beauty and the Beast, which I'll link down below if you didn't see. Sorry, I heard Mr. Pickles barking and I thought somebody was out the door. So anyway, my number 2 on my list would have to be the 3 Little Bears, or aka Goldilocks and the 3 Little Bears. So I like this story because it teaches children to be careful when they wander in houses that they're not familiar with. When they're in a stranger's house, they shouldn't be wandering around, and people don't like break-ins and stuff, so it's always important to be careful of where you go. And like I said, the moral of this story is very good, just to teach people to be careful when you're going into someone else's house that's not yours. You don't know what could happen to you, or nobody likes trespassers, so don't trespass on someone's property. And I think that's great. Number 3 on my list would have to be Little Red Riding Hood. Now, I think Little Red Riding Hood has a very good moral because it teaches you not to touch strangers and always follow your instincts. If you feel something's wrong, definitely do something about it. Don't just go along with it, or else you could end up in trouble. So I really like this story, this fairy tale, because this also has a great moral, just to teach children how to be aware of strangers. And I really think that's great, because not everyone in the world is friendly. So I do have I have a top 5 or top 10. I think top 5 versions of Little Red Riding Hood, and if you didn't see it, I'll link it down below. Number 4 on my list would have to be the 3 Little Pigs. Now, I think the 3 Little Pigs also has a good moral. It's a great story just to always think ahead and prepare yourself like build a strong house like out of bricks rather than straw or sticks, because it can cause your house to fall. Always build your house with something sturdy, and don't answer the door for strangers, because you don't know what the stranger can do to you. Number 5 on my list would have to be The Little Mermaid. So this is a great story to teach you that you can't always get what you want, even if you work really hard for it. And that's the moral I think you can get out of this, because the story of The Little Mermaid is pretty sad because she doesn't get the prince of her dreams. And I think this is a great moral just to teach us we can't always have everything in life that we want. And even if we work hard for it, we do everything, we make sacrifices, we give up stuff for what we want. We just can't always get it when we really want it. And that's the way it works in the real world, is that even though no matter how kind you are, how good you are, and how hard you work, sometimes you just can't always get what you want. And I really think that's a great moral, because if we got everything we wanted, we wouldn't be nice people. And I have a top 5 versions of The Little Mermaid, which I'll also link down below if you didn't see. Okay, so those are my top 5 fairy tales that have good morals. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day of the week for all, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!